I'm actually a little curious about this because
So I thought you couldn't operate within Hogwarts.
Well, being me.
Harry Potter's trash.
Privileges.
I'm just saying it right now.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today
Harry
we're
Potter's
counting down
trash.
our
I
picks
said it.
for the top 20 most
I'm
powerful
joking.
movie characters of all time.
I was joking.
You want to tell Joe Biden right now?
Hey, BK Pinky, welcome to the gang gang.
We'll be looking at
BK
any big
underscore
screen
Pinky is
characters that
now
are
in the gang
incredibly
gang.
powerful in
Ayo.
their respective
Hey yo,
universes
hey, we
and are
10
not
followers away to the
superheroes.
100,
We'll
man.
be including
10
animated
followers away from
characters,
100.
but leaving off anime specifically.
What's goody, my
as that's a
dude?
list for
Guy,
another
I don't know.
day.
I gotta
If you
stop
forget
being
a worthy
sexist.
character that can
I'm
hold
joking.
their own, let us know in the comments.
What's good, KDT, man? Yo, man, the love that's coming from KDT, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, man. And anybody who's not from KDT in the stream, go ahead. I gotta get the Discord link so y'all can go check it out if y'all wanna be
Number
part of
20,
it.
Davy Jones.
The community there is
Pirates
lovely,
of the
man.
Caribbean franchise.
The community
As the
there is lovely.
embodiment of pure evil, Davy Jones strikes fear into the heart of any sailor as the devil of the high
I might get into
seas.
some games today.
Jones
I don't know.
becomes the
Depends on
main
how I feel.
antagonist for the Pirates of the Caribbean
Depends on how I
franchise
feel,
in the
though.
second film, Dead Man's Chest.
So I really didn't have too much planned today. Not too much. I do need to get to my podcast, which I haven't had a chance to work on this week.
It's only
Or
through
last
the
week.
tremendous efforts of many people that the villain can be brought down. Commanding the Flying Dutchman, the captain takes over ships and commands the mythical Kraken. His only major weakness is receiving an injury to his heart, which is neatly locked up.
Eddie Tonic, holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
You're a cruel mind, Jack Sparrow.
Cruel as a matter of perspective. Is it?
Through the power of sequels, the Seaman was still able to return even after being mortally wounded. Number 19, The Mimic, Edge of Tomorrow. In the underrated adaptation of All You Need Is Kill, Tom Cruise's character, Major William Cage, finds himself in a never-ending loop of warfare. He and his fellow soldiers must fight the feared mimics that always seem to be one step ahead.
It's the brain.
Who the fuck is this?
Controls them all. And this is the
Oh, it's from the Iron Giant?
And the
Number 18, The Iron Giant. The Iron Giant.
It's bad to kill. Guns kill. And you don't have to be a gun. You are.
He can't be
what you
powerful
choose
if he can
to
be
The
be swayed by
Iron
the
Giant
power
takes
of
the
friendship
idea
or whatever
of
the fuck.
man's best
I really don't
friend to
remember
a
the
whole
movie.
new level.
I think I only watched it
It's a
once when I was
massive
younger.
robot that seems impervious to traditional armaments. Speaking of weapons, the metal being has more than a few gadgets to fire at anyone in its way. This includes a massive energy weapon that could very well double for an atomic blast.
Yo, it is a lot of
combination
movies from back in the
armor,
day
launchers,
when I
and
was
a
only a
skyscraper
wee
as
little lad
figure
that I have
incites
no
fear
exact.
into
I
any
don't
military
remember.
personnel.
I know.
Its ability to reassemble also makes it a
What was that
genuine
movie that
force
came
to
out
be reckoned with,
around the
potentially
time
able to
around the time this
survive
movie came
any
out?
serious attack.
I vaguely remember. I think it was the Wild Wild West movie with Will Smith. I
Number
remember that
17,
movie when I was young.
Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty.
Why they get her at
Identified by her
17?
dramatic wardrobe choices and sorcery, Maleficent isn't known as the mistress of all evil for nothing. She's the central antagonist in the classic Sleeping Beauty story, cursing Princess Aurora with eternal slumber.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel.
Oh wow, that's
Her magical powers
that's-
don't stop at
that's that
spells
powerful
or
shit right there. She's
imposing
gonna touch a
physicality
spindle.
either.
Man, just
Later
kill her in the
film,
fucking
she's
sleep.
even able to turn into a humongous dragon that's a towering presence.
just get it over with.
fiery
Just kill her in the
breath.
sleep. Boom,
This and
done.
her loyal army make her a commanding figure in the fairy tale. Powered by spite, this villain never
Is that the
stops
movie
in
that they
her
used the
never-ending
same footage
crusade
from
to ruin
the
heroine's
what was it,
life.
Robin? What was it? Fuck, Robin Hood? I think they used the same cells. I saw watch all these old Watch Mojo movies and shit, videos. KDT, man.
Number 16, Pinhead, the Hellraiser franchise. Among the more
A
visually
franchise?
striking
I've
villains
never
of
seen this
time,
fucking movie
Pinhead
in
is
my
the
life.
cornerstone of
What the fuck
Hellraiser
is this?
franchise.
The box. You opened it. We came.
Were they still making Hellraiser movies?
It is a means to summon us.
Now I gotta look. Now I
His
gotta look
first
this up.
appearance in the original film features his trademark nails. As a member of the Cenobites, this sadomasochistic being tortures those that get in his way. This includes chaining up victims and ripping them apart. The interdimensional
nobody
antagonist can be
disrespecting her.
summoned by a puzzle
I mean,
box. Usually
I think
coming to
she should be
attack
on
the
a higher
solver.
list than
Pinhead's
17 then.
powers seem to focus on destructive and violent behavior, bringing the antagonist some kind of pleasure as a result.
Amy Klein, you opened the box. You brought us all together. And now you must pay the price.
He's been compared to the likes of a devil, but with his own misguided agenda that makes him even more dangerous throughout the series. Number 15, Clover, the Cloverfield Paradox. When a crew of
I have
astronauts
never got into
accidentally
Clover,
open a
but I
portal
know
to
that I
another
used to listen to a
universe, you
podcast
get
called
the
Cloverfields,
Paradox.
which was like a kind of like a parody podcast or something. Because of the weird
Setting up
lore
the
and
events
shit.
of the other Cloverfield movies, this project hints at the destruction that happens on Earth after a test gone wrong. The Clover creature comes to wreak
God damn,
havoc as
oh
an
shit.
agent of pure chaos on the planet. With a final image that sets up the coming invasion,
That's
the unknown
wild.
being emerges in the sky to let out an ear-piercing screech. The gigantic enemy boasts enough energy to tear through cities, rip off statue heads, and survive military weapons at the same time. This doesn't even count the parasites that cling to it. Number 14, Samara Morgan, The Ring franchise.
You don't want to hurt anyone.
But I do, and I'm sorry. It won't stop.
For the American
Fucking
adaptation of the
creepy-ass-
Japanese series, The Ring
fucking
establishes a
creepy-ass shit.
terrifying
I wanna
central
see this
figure
right now.
named Samara Morgan. She's known for her long black hair and silent presence that's
What's this? The Bewildered Beast.
How to Train Your Dragon franchise.
I've
Trumping
never
most
seen
other
a How to
dragons
Train
with
Your
its size
Dragon
and number
movie
of abilities,
once.
The Bewildered Beast
I don't know
easily
why I haven't yet.
overpowers others of its kind.
Another one?
Never seen the movie, never seen the shows. Shit, if they got a game, I never played it.
It
I just
also has
can't.
a few surprises
I don't know, I
that
just can't get
differentiate it
into
from
it.
the standard myth.
The same thing with
Rather
Big
than
Hero
breathe
6. I've never
fire,
seen
the
Big Hero
beast
6
can
yet.
unleash ice from its mouth. It can also use sound waves to compel other dragons to fight on its side. Not only do they have a tremendously imposing presence, but they can also command armies to their will. For the sequel, How to Train Your Dragon
I am
2,
not disrespectful.
There are two bewildered beasts that end up
I am
fighting
not
each other in
disrespectful.
a
I just know that I
destructive
didn't.
battle.
I haven't had a chance to watch it. I haven't had a chance to watch. I
Number
might get it.
12, Freddy Krueger, the A
He should
Nightmare
not
on
be
Elm
at
Street
12.
franchise. How do you run away from a monster that can enter your dreams? A Nightmare on Elm Street continuously poses this.
So if they got
question,
Freddy
while
here, then they
establishing
definitely
one of
got
the most menacing slasher villains
Michael
ever.
Myers in this shit. That motherfucker too powerful, and so he nigga got his head cut off.
Freddy Krueger is a killer that preys upon his victims in their sleep. As long as he's in the dream world, Krueger can do almost anything. Only in reality does he lose his full effect. Through many different sequels, the murderer becomes increasingly creative as he summons objects and finds other ways to kill people. Most people have a hard time dealing with the nemesis as they're unable to stay awake for too long.
You're dreaming, but you don't know it. Like even if you're awake. And then it says that after that your brain will shut down, inducing a coma. Just permanent sleep.
Number 11, Mega Kaiju, Pacific Rim Uprising. With the concept of monsters versus mechanized
Is this the movie that
robots,
Rihanna was
Pacific
in
Rim
that nobody really
Uprising
gave a
takes
shit about?
deeper look into the potential
But they were
of
making
this
it such a big
entertaining
deal
setup.
with
This
a second
includes
Pacific
taking
Rim
the
movie.
kaiju threat to another level.
Guardians, stand down! We've got this! Negative, that's an order! Freaking teenagers! Go for the eyes! Which ones? All of them!
While the Jaeger pilots have enough trouble with a regular one, they're easily outmatched by the
Oh my
Mega
God, it's the
Kaiju.
Power Ranger
Imagine
Gundams.
three monsters morphing into a singular being with more strength, better
Jeez,
reflexes,
man.
and the ability to easily throw its adversaries.
There's some of these
hundreds
other like
feet.
movies
In
that
a
I need
major
to get
fight near
into.
the end, the enemy
I might-
destroys multiple Jaegers.
Do I know one
It's
movie
only
that
through a
I mean I don't
dangerous
think is
and
related to
complex
this.
maneuver
I've
that
been
the
trying to
Mega
watch
Kaiju
Senate
can
for
be
so
defeated.
long.
Do you have
The
enough fuel
remake,
left in your
the
thrusters
remake
to
was so
launch us
bad.
into the atmosphere?
The atmosphere?
Yeah.
Possibly, but there won't be enough to slow your re-entry.
We don't need to slow down.
Like how was it bad? Was it just like
Rockets you on top of that
the
thing.
Number
acting
10,
or CGI or
Lucy
all of it?
Miller, Lucy, The title character of this film absorbs a drug that gives her a near infinite number of powers. With increased brain capacity, she becomes a telepathic genius that can read minds. She also develops telekinesis and other abilities that make her nearly unstoppable.
I feel everything.
What do you mean, sweetie?
Space. The air.
The bulk of her skills come out in action scenes, showcasing her mental and physical hold over anyone that crosses her. As the movie progresses, Lucy even time travels before evolving beyond human form. Her advanced state is powerful enough to enter the space-time continuum. While it's left open-ended as to her ultimate endgame, she definitely exists in a plane that transcends human comprehension.
Where is she?
Number 9. Unicron, the Transformers franchise.
That's that motherfucker Decepticon. That motherfucker Decepticons, my
Revolving
guy.
around the battle between Autobots and Decepticons, the Transformers series features a mix of shape-shifting aliens fighting each other. Unicron makes even the mighty Optimus Prime look
They made
weak
Unicron in
compared to his
the latest
majestic
movie
power.
look like a
Along with its
seemed like a
incredible
bitch.
size,
It's like
the
he-
being can completely destroy entire planets.
But that new movie though was
For his
lit though.
appearance in 1986's The Transformers, the movie, he commands a mighty presence, which will happen when you're voiced by the legendary Orson Welles.
Destroy the Matrix.
Unicron has since made the leap to live action, serving as the big bad, emphasis on big, in Rise of the Beasts. Given his incredible size, it's easy to see why he's such a feared and enigmatic part of the lore. Number 8. T-1000, Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Get down.
The T-1000 is an upgrade from the previous Terminator model in every way. He's as persistent as the T-800, but much more resistant to damage. Made from liquid metal, he can walk
I don't
away
remember
from
any of
gunshots
these
and
movies,
explosions
man.
without a scratch.
I never seen Lucy. I never seen Lucy.
Even when completely shattered, he can pull himself back together in no time. His abilities to shapeshift and form bladed weapons give him an extra edge in assassination missions. Granted, the T-800 bests the T-1000 in the end, but that's only because he was conveniently...
Terminator 2.
Boris Karloff's 1932 incarnation of Imhotep might have been creepier, but the 1999 version of the Mummy was easily the most powerful monster ever to storm through Egypt. The High Priest is buried alive with scarab beetles, but heart is what keeps Imhotep buried for good. Number 6. Neo, the Matrix
Definitely.
franchise.
Okay. I can see that.
Initially believing he's nothing more than an ordinary
Especially in the latest
programmer
Matrix
and
film,
hacker,
seemed like he-
Thomas A. Anderson, also known as
got back on
Neo,
that shit.
learns that he's trapped
They
inside
went
a
so
virtual
far from
reality.
the-
Venturing
they
down the
went-
rabbit hole, he rises up
they
as
went so
mankind's
far
last
from the
hope
original
against
Nightmare
robot
on Elm Street.
overlords. Thanks to the source code he carries, he's able to fly at rapid speed, manipulate his surroundings, dodge bullets, take on
I need to
entire
get back into the
armies,
movies.
and
I
withstand
mean,
brutal beatings.
I feel like
and he
remakes in
also knows
general.
kung fu.
Like one of my friends,
Just as his name
he's
is a
always
not
like
so
on some
subtle
on some
anagram
shit
of
about
one,
like
Neo
the
serves
remakes
as an allegory
and like
for
how
Jesus,
sometimes he.
sacrificing
Oh, I gotta change
himself
my
and
my
bouncing
camera
back
real
from
quick
death to triumph over
because it's all
evil.
lagging.
Whoa.
My camera's lagging. Oh my goodness, my camera's lagging. About to go back to
Godzilla, the Godzilla franchise.
Gotta go back to the other way. If I'm good,
let's
am I
address
good?
the giant
Am I
lizard in the
good?
room. The monster from that 1998 movie is not Godzilla. The
Yeah, I'm
real
good.
Godzilla wouldn't die from a few measly missiles. The king
It's
of the
like
monsters
remakes.
would pick
When they
himself
do
up
remakes,
even
right?
after a massive
You can make a
warhead
remake
explosion.
and it could be like
Only fitting since he was conceived as a
like
metaphor
good to the
for nuclear
original.
weapons.
But he's like, I don't care either way if they do race changes or whatever. But sometimes when you change the
Over
races
30
of certain
films under
things, they
his
get a
belt,
little bit off.
Godzilla's size
But let's
had
say they
varied over the years,
changed
ranging from roughly
Freddy to a black
164
dude.
feet in the
Fucking
1954 classic
fucking
to
world's gonna
over
fucking explode.
350 in the 2014 reboot. Either way, you wouldn't
The
want to be
fucking
caught
world's gonna
underfoot or
explode.
on the receiving end of his
It's going
devastating
to
atomic
explode.
breath.
You know who's powerful? Not
Number
Godzilla,
4,
Ultraman.
Albus Dumbledore, the Harry Potter franchise.
Each iteration of Ultraman is like is OP.
What was the phrase? Come quietly.
Albus Dumbledore isn't just the head cheese at Hogwarts. He's also hiding his talents as a serious sorcerer. He might not use the bulk of his powers until later in the series, but the character packs a serious punch in his attempt to restore balance to the wizarding world. He's even someone that the likes of Voldemort come to worry about because of his wisdom and vast knowledge of magic. Considering the latter's abilities, it's especially impressive to know that Dumbledore can match up against almost any dark arts figure. Even in death, his earlier efforts and influence help save Harry Potter and bring peace to the world.
Number 3. Genie, Aladdin.
Wish fulfillment?
3 wishes.
You want to tell Joe
This
Biden
all-powerful
right now?
wish
What's
fulfiller
up,
is given
baby?
only
Hey,
for
yo.
Hey, yo.
influence romantic
Rhythmic
feelings or resurrect the
194
dead.
is now
Outside
in the
of that, he
gang.
can grant his
Ayo,
master
ooh.
any 3 wishes
Hey yo,
with a
thanks
zap
for
of
being
his
part of the
finger.
gang.
Along
Yo,
the
I need to
way,
change my
he
video.
entertains
I think
himself
to
by
change my
shape-shifting
camera
into
because
various
it's
celebrities, putting on
causing my
extravagant
OBS
musical
to
numbers,
be on
and
some
shattering
other
the
shit.
fourth wall.
Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Of course, his phenomenal cosmic power does come with the
Here we
drawback of having to
go.
spend eternity
Changing
in an
it.
itty-bitty lamp,
Hey.
something Jafar should have considered when he upgraded from
Back to
sorcerer
not normalness.
Genie. With his last wish,
Let me go
Aladdin
to studio
releases Genie
mode
from
and
his
fix the
restriction,
other one.
freeing the big blue spirit to become his
Fix the
own
other
master.
one while I'm on stream.
I'm free.
Number 2,
All right, there we go.
Sauron, the
That's
Lord of the
better.
Rings franchise.
In the land of Mordor, in the fires
Just
of
gotta
Mount
turn
Doom,
off the webcam utility
Dark Lord
because it's
Sauron
causing my computer
forged in
to
secret a
overheat.
master ring.
A fallen Maya,
There
the
we go.
Middle-earth equivalent of demigods, Sauron's greatest weapon is the
Cool.
One Ring, which allows him to control the other
Hey
rings
man,
of
I'm
power.
chilling, man.
Even when it falls
I'm
into other
good.
hands,
How about you,
however,
man?
his
How
spirit
you
lives on
doing?
through the ring,
How you
enabling
living?
him to return as the formidable necromancer of Dol Guldur, who proves more than a match even for Gandalf. He later manifests as a flaming, all-seeing eye in Mordor. On top of that, he has a legion of orcs and 9 immortal ring wraiths at his beck and call.
That's
the
what's
only way
up,
to stop
man.
him is by throwing the ring into the fires
I'm
of
kind of
Mount
working right
Doom,
now a little bit
located
too.
deep behind enemy lines.
But I don't feel like it though. It don't feel like it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest
Yo,
videos.
it got
you have
bright
the
all of a
option to be
sudden.
notified
Jeez,
for
what the
occasional
hell?
videos or all of them. If you're on your
It got
phone,
hella
make sure
bright.
you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Darth Vader, the Star Wars franchise.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
There's no shortage of powerful
He
characters
is
on
not
both the
that
light
fucking
and dark sides
powerful.
of the Force,
I am
from wise math
based off. I mean, I guess it's most top 20, but based off their thing that they've been explaining this, or based off everybody they showed in this whole video, I don't see Darth Vader being like the most powerful movie character of all time. I don't see that being a thing. He died. I mean, I guess he did destroy like
Yoda,
hella
the
fucking
lightning
planets.
hurling Emperor
I get that.
Palpatine. But only
But
Jedi
Palpatine
prodigy
should be the most
Anakin
powerful
Skywalker is
movie
the
character of all
chosen one,
time,
a
not Darth
powerful hero
Vader.
for the light, and menacing villain once he forsakes his friends and emerges
Because everything
more
that happened to
machine
him
than
in
man.
the latest films. Because Palpatine is still
As Darth
here.
Vader, he has command over the Emperor's
Because technically
Imperial
Rey is
forces and a
Palpatine.
space
If,
station
however the hell they
capable
want to
of obliterating
fucking move
entire
that shit.
planets.
Spoiler
His mastery
alert.
of the dark side allows him to choke someone with a gesture and tear his way through a hallway of soldiers.
Damn near
And
every
his
fucking
destiny as
Sith
the
can do
chosen one
that.
means
What?
Even his former and current masters better take care.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
Did you enjoy this video?
A
Check
little
out
bit,
these
somewhat.
other clips from Watch
Somewhat.
Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and
I
ring
somewhat
the bell
was
to be
entertained.
notified about our latest videos.
I somewhat was entertained. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. My God, man. Alright, I'm not checking this video out. I might check the Barbie one out. Lukewarm. Luke, man, I don't know nothing about this Yu-Gi-Oh shit. You know what I do want to get into? That fucking video that Meat King